What's up, my friends? How's it going? I hope everyone's having an absolutely fantastic night tonight. We have a PlayStation 5 here with a bad HDMI port. So, let's fix it. Alright, and as I mentioned, the HDMI port is bad. Let's check it out. This is actually one of the worst HDMI ports I've ever seen in my life. I have no idea what happened. Actually, I do have a little bit of an idea. They probably threw it against the wall. Oh man. Holy moly. The thing's hanging on by a thread. And that is not pretty. Let's check this out right here. It's coming up and down. It's not good. It's not even on the pins. Oh, we're gonna have to pull this off. So let's get some flux on the edges, and we're not even going to use any low melt solder today because, like I said, it's barely hanging on by a thread. So seat it up, max heat, max air, biggest nozzle. It's to get that sucker really hot. And once again, I hope everybody has had a good weekend. And just chilling with the villains. Come on, let's pull that up. Let's pull it up, come on. Yeah, come on. Alright, got it out. Alright, let's check out this ugly ass port. Let's check out this port. Oh man. Yeah, we used a lot of heat on there, but still, even when we put a lot of heat, the inside isn't normally as tattered as this. Man. You're so ugly, you could be a modern art masterpiece. Oh yeah. Yeesh. Ooh. Yeah. Well, that's never gonna play video games again. Alright, let's take the rest of it off. Put some flux. And now we are gonna put a little bit of low melt on there. Just get it really good in there. Because we're trying to mix it so we can lower that heating temperature and pull it off. Just like in the rest of our videos. Feel free to check them out. Like, share, and subscribe. Okay, let's get those pads. Luckily, none of the pads are pulled. That is astonishing. Really glad about that. Alright, let's get our solder wick. We're gonna put some heat on there because we really just want to take all of it off of there. Just speeding things up a bit. Yeah. Alright. Alright, we got three. Let's get the last one. Jackpot. We did move that diode out a little bit, so let's try to put that back into place where it belongs. Time to get those pads. Nicely wicked. Clean this up a bit because right now that looks like Frankenstein's nightmare. Maybe werewolf's nightmare. Werewolf. Yeah. Like to come out during this time of the year. Alright, we got that all cleaned up. Let's put in our new port. Let's just get that mounted on there pretty well. Make sure all the pins line up. Yep, alright. Some flux on there. Alright, let's get our 6040 tester solder. 6040 is what we use for our HDMI ports, as it drags really good. I know there's other methods where I could put the solder on first and then use heat, you know, to plant it on. That is a good method, but I found out that sometimes it causes bridging with those pins, and sometimes they're so far deep that I like this method. Everybody has their own method, as long as it works, you know. And when I say works, I mean like it works for a long time. It's not just gonna give up on you after like a month or two. As long as it works well, you know, that's all that matters. And so far haven't had any returns, haven't had any problems with this. So this is what we do, is what we do for our customers. And feel free to mail in your broken device. MacBooks, PlayStation 5s, PlayStation 4s, Xboxes, Xbox Ones, all that. Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I just bought some water damaged switchboards, so I'm gonna be working on those in the next few weeks. So hopefully I'll post those up. All right, let's get this. Get some flux on the structural parts. Some solder. All right. And yeah, I know I made a couple little scratches at the edges. It's not a big deal, it's all ground. Honestly, I used a lot of heat because I have the wrong kind of wick. The wick I accidentally bought, was way too thick, and that's why I've been using a little bit more heat than normal. Still not going to damage anything, but start using the right wick. As you know, we run out of good stuff sometimes, and just ended up using this. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get away from that. It's too thick of a wick. Let's put a little bit of solder on that diode. All right. Let's make sure it's all nice and clean. Yeah. All right. Now right here, we're just checking the strength of each pin. Just try to push it, you know, little medium tension. If it pushes out, obviously it's not on there well, but it seems like we did a good job. So, just gonna do this really quick. Just gonna check for continuity, anything's touching, because we don't want any bridging, as I mentioned before. So everything's good. Let's turn it over and get those parts all soldered on well. For the back of the structure, back of the HDMI port. Yeah. It's so crazy how I used to do these videos. Yeah, it's still progressing. You know, I still don't have the best cameras. Gotta invest in some better gear, but I like to make them a bit faster now. You know, this video is probably like 12 minutes long, I think. Anyways, just gotta check everything out. And I've had a little bit of issues, not with customers, but person I contract with. Sometimes they're testing everything, and obviously, like me, they're also very picky. I'm good. I'm glad that they're picky. But I'm just gonna clean out that HDMI port because I have had a little bit of issues with them when they were testing it. Sometimes the connection isn't that well because I use a lot of flux. That's really it. So I'm also gonna clean it out. Yeah, we're gonna clean things out. Some IPA, 99%. Isopropyl alcohol. make it all nice and clean and pretty much brand new. It is brand new. Yeah. We put everything back. We got this covered because there was some roaches. Yeah, it was really bad. So we don't want any of that. Yeah. I don't want to say who the customer is or anything like that because I do want to protect people's privacy. Let's turn this on. See if we did everything good. Alright. Heard the sound. Let's see if we get a PlayStation symbol. Alright. That's right, baby. Well, thank you, everybody. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and have an absolutely fantastic rest of your night. Good night.